Let's build an ancient and Terminator armor, shall we? Hello my friends, my name is Max and today we're going to build this brand new ancient in Terminator armor. This is part of Crux Terminatus box that we have unboxed recently. This kit will be sold separately a bit later, and now you can only get it in Crux Terminatus box. As always, by the end of this video we will figure out answers for 3 simple questions. Does this mini look cool when assembled? Is it easy and fun to build it? And how does it stand next to other minis? As always, we going to start with the torso. We would need bits 1 and 2. These are my bits 1 and 2. They are supposed to be combined together like this. It's a bit wonky, but let's glue it. This is seemingly the position. And next we need to add bit number 3, the front part of the torso. This is my bit 3, it looks very elaborate. Really cool Crux Terminatus on his chest. And it should be sitting here. And that is our ancient so far. Next we need to build the legs. Let's start with the right leg made from bits 6 and 7. These are my bits 6 and 7 that builds the right leg. It should be combined together like this. And I am going to glue them. That is my right leg assembled. We'll give it some rest, and in the meanwhile we're gonna build the left one made from bits 4 and 5. And these are my left leg bits. They should be combined like this. They sit pretty tight together. And that is my left leg. Let's attach the left leg to the torso. Should be sitting here. There is a very well-defined look. And that is our left leg in place. And the right leg should be sitting here. There is also a look. And that is our ancient with both of his legs attached. We move forward. Next, they want us to drop him on a tactical rock number 8. This is our tactical rock. We can see there is a lock here. He is supposed to be standing on it like this. And that is our pal on a tactical rock, looking very good. Next, let's add his power sword, bits number 11. This is our bits 11. Should be sitting here. Make sure to dry fit it before you glue it. The glue should go in this round thing, which is gonna fix it in place. Here we go. This is our power sword. And next they want us to add the left arm number 9. This is my bit number 9. As we can see, he has part of his standard shaft in his arm. And it has a lock. This lock is a bit wonky, not particularly helpful. So I guess it just gives you some idea how it should be sitting. So be careful with this one. That is gonna be my left arm in place. And next, let's add a pauldron number 10 that should be sitting on the left arm. This is my pauldron. Standard Crux Terminatus pauldron. And I am going to glue it on top of these bits here. This is my pauldron in place. And there is also tilting shield 12 that should be going here. This is my bit 12. Has some thing here to be placed roughly here. And that is my tilting shield in place. Looking good. We have done all this stuff. And now it is time to build his standard. I really like how bit 15 looks like for the standard top, so I'm going to combine bits 13 and 15. These are my bits of the standard. They should be combined like this. I'm going to glue them really carefully. And that is my standard assembled, looking incredibly cool. It looks fairly generic, has Crux Terminatus on it, so this is a standard of the first company. And the standard should be built along these lines. There is no defined position for it, so there is a degree of variability how you want to have it. And it might be a good idea to paint it separately before you glue it. I myself don't care that much, that is why I will just go ahead and place it directly. And I think I am going to have it like this. Looks very close to what we have on these kind of pictures. I think they probably even have it a bit more tilted like this. This is how it looks in my particular case. We have done this stuff, and now we need to build his right arm. We start with the storm bolter made from bits 18 and 17. These are my bits of the storm bolter, looks fairly standard. It is built from 2 bits because you can replace one of them with the chapter specific part. It should be assembled like this. That is my storm bolter, looking good. I'm gonna give it a bit of rest. And in the meanwhile, I will find the arm. I'm going to go with a more relaxed pose and arm 16. This is gonna be looking roughly like this. This one is more straight arm. He is shooting. This is arm number 20. And this arm is basically number 16. This is my arm 16. And the storm bolter should be sitting in it like this. This is how it looks in my case. And now let's add it to the torso. There is a lock here. And it should be assembled like this. Note that you might want to paint it separately, because it might be covering some parts of the torso of the miniature. I myself, yet again, don't care that much, but if you are a careful painter, you might want to consider painting it and only gluing it after that. This is how it looks in my case, looking very, very cool. And next we add a right pauldron 19. I opted to have this generic pauldron because I'm not entirely sure which chapter he is gonna be joining. It might be Ultramarines, and in that case, it would be probably more appropriate to have new Ultramarines pauldron for the Terminators. But I think there is a chance he is gonna be in some other chapter, like Imperial Feasts. So we shall see. That is why it is generic. Go into glue it. And that is my right pauldron in place. Looking good. And next, the only thing that is really left is the head. I think we all know which head we're gonna select out of these 4. Of course, it's gonna be the helmeted head 24. This is my helmeted head. It looks really, really cool. It has a visor. Does not have any sort of markings of a sergeants or Ultramarines or Blood Angels or Dark Angels on the forehead. Keep in mind that if you want to have a chapter specific, you might want to use a very, very cool Terminator hat with the chapter symbology on the forehead that exists for Blood Angels, Dark Angels, and Ultramarines. In my case, it's gonna be sitting like this, and I'm going to glue it really carefully. And that is the position of my head. Looking nice. And now let's drop him on a 40mm base. This is our 40mm base. And I am going to glue both tactical rock and this leg, and actually the banner too, because the banner is supposed to be standing on the ground. And that is our miniature assembled, my friends. It took me roughly 40 minutes to build the spell. He was fairly straightforward. I will give this miniature 5 service skulls out of 5 for the sheer fun of building it, and I will give it 5 out of 5 for its ease of assembly. Nothing really complex was involved here. He was really easy to assemble, very enjoyable experience, strongly recommended for pretty much anyone collecting Terminators. This mini might require partial assembly because of the banner and the right arm. Those are covering some parts of the mini, so you might wanna paint them before you glue them to the torso. And now let's take a look how he stands next to some other miniatures. We start, of course, with yet another ancient in Terminator Armour, Brother Darago. This is a miniature from Space Marine Heroes Series 2. I think this is from year 2019. And we can see that these two pals look very, very similar. Brother Darago is of course using older scale, and the one on the left that we have built today is a little bit more modern, but we can see that they are very, very similar. The idea is almost exactly the same. There is a banner that looks very similar. Even the top of the banner looks similar. There are tilting shields, there are storm bolters. Yeah, these lads look incredibly similar together. This is how our pal stands next to a modern Terminator. We can see that he is of the same size and looks very, very neat together with regular Terminators. And this is how he stands next to a Deathwing Knight. They are of the same size and look absolutely fantastic. And that is gonna be it for today, my friends. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this miniature of Ancient in Terminator Armour? Did you get him? Did you build him? Which chapter he is gonna be joining? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribe to the channel. This way you will get more content like this in the future, and I will get to build and kitbash more minis. As always, check out the video that you see now on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.